Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Zach with Money Pit RC. In today's video, I am going to show you my whole RC collection right now as of 2024. So I feel like this video can get really boring and probably drag out really far. So I'm not going to go into full details of every single build that I have and talk about the parts. We're just kind of do an overview, and then some of the more important ones I might talk about. So I get a lot of questions asked about my room and all that. So we're going to go over kind of like my area. Then we'll move to the cars. Alright, so here is the overview of the wall itself. Over here I have like some other crawlers, and then this section over here is my 3D printer area. Got some filaments on the wall. Kind of usually have my laptop here. I do a lot of that's where I mainly edit and all that. So coming over here, 3D printer, I have the Creality Ender 3 V3 SE. So it's a real budget printer, but it works great for what I need it. And then up here, I just have a couple of my boats. This is the UDRC Aero 5. This is a UDRC Rapid. And this is a Bezgar little boat. They're all fun. This one's brushless. It's really fun, actually. I have a whole bunch of fun with that. I do want to get a Traxxas boat eventually, but I don't really use a lot. I don't really use the boats a lot, but... So coming down here, this is my plow rig. As you can see, it's got the plow on it. Kind of designated plower. So this is the Red Cat Everest 7, I think. Pretty sure it is. Mainly use that just for plowing. So I basically paid nothing for it, so that's why I'm not upset with just keeping it as a plow. So this one was that. It was the legendary Rango. It was pretty cool. Didn't really perform really well. The body was janky and all that, but we did make our own steering links, made our own 4-link setup in the bottom. It's pretty cool. It's got the Hobbywing 1080 V2. Run 3S on that. It's a cool rock bouncer. So coming down here, we have the Losi Baja Ray. Super fun, super realistic. It's a real blast to drive. Don't drive it as much as I should, but I need to definitely. We got my son's Traxxas Bigfoot. He loves the thing. He got it for Christmas, and it's an absolute blast. He loves driving it. Down here we have a couple of the crawler tracks. It's kind of where I keep them. Whole bunch of stuff down here. We still have to make a video on the mud pit. Super cool mud pit for the monster trucks. You put BBs in them. So definitely have to do more video of that. Coming over here, start at the bottom. It's a WPL C24, I think, just the frame. T-Rex 4M Defender, just the frame and shocks. A couple projects I don't really care about right now. We have the FMS LC80, the version 1. That was the first one that I tried to do some actual weathering and give it some scale details. It was cool. That one's pretty much stock besides some shocks. Bone stock WPL C14. Then we have my modified C14. I do have a full video on that. You can check that out. FMS 6x6, the Atlas. We threw a Volkswagen body on it, and then we never did anything after that. Up there we have just some cheap cars that my kids bought. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We have the Hypergo street truck. I forget the names of all these, so bear with me, but it's the Hypergo. It's brushless, super fast, really fun drifter. We have the Hypergo. These all have weird names, so I'm just going to say Hypergo. We have the Bezgar, 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 Bezgar. Yes, we have a lot of them. I will say Bezgar is a great company. They reached out to me if I want to do a couple reviews, and I said yes. Love all these cars. You can do a whole bunch of stuff with it. As you can see, we turned this one into a street car. Gave it some foam tires. It's a real fun car. All these are real fun. They're cheap, and they're fun, and they're durable. My kids just love bashing them around and doing whatever. This is a Hosum it's complete junk. We have a couple more DRCs down here. These were my kids' first RCs actually. I bought a lot on eBay. They all used to have bodies, but they destroyed them all. So they're just kind of on the back burner. They're all brushed and whatever. So over here we have the UDRC 1603, I think. I did change out the brushless system to a much powerful one. It runs 4S. Cut the body because that's where the battery sticks out. It's a janky one. Just another one of my kids' cheap RCs. Right here we have, I don't even know, it's a WPL, like a 124 scale drift car. Super cool, got the plastic wheels on it. It's a real fun drift car. 132 scale thing that I bought off Temu. A really small boat, because I thought it was cool. Couple of Amazon special helicopters, because they are super fun. Honestly, when you're bored inside, you run these and you'll have a blast. Couple trailers up there. That one's 3D printed, one that I bought off Etsy. I forget the guy's name, but Tracks trailer. Team Corrali Dementor, Team Corrali Shogun, Armor Creighton 4S. This has all the RC all-wheel drive upgrades that you can get. Axles, diff cups, anything that you need. That thing is awesome. I will say that with the RC all-wheel drive, anytime they come up with a new part, they ask me if I want to try it on my Creighton 4S, and I say yes. Kind of like a little tester dealio thing. Super cool. I'm really happy to be a part of that. We have my one and only nitro car, the Revo 33. Absolute animal. I love this thing. Fantastic thing. Nothing beats the nitro. This one's special to me. It's the Traxxas TRX4 High Trail K5 Blazer. Hobbytown actually reached out to me and they said if they wanted to do a review video on it, and of course I agreed. So this thing is not going anywhere. It is super special to me and I'm happy to be a part of that, and they included it. Found out to my local hobby shop because they're the one that actually ordered it in for me and got the deal done. Axial SCX 10.3 Jeep GLU. Got this in a trade of my buddy. Did a whole bunch of scale accessories on it, winch, everything works. This was my SCX 10.3 base camp, fully modified, hobby wing, brushless setup. It's an absolute animal. Love this thing. That's pretty much all I gotta say. We got a Hosom brushless car up there, don't know the name. Arma Big Rock with a hobby wing, street tires. This thing's an absolute beast to drive. It's super fast. We got the wife's Arma Vortex, and we got the Arma Granite 3S. This is my first brushless basher that I ever bought, and I will never get rid of it. Like I said, this one also has a whole bunch of RC all-wheel drive upgrades. Super happy about that. Shout out to RC all-wheel drive for sending me those items to put them on my cars. Great success. This is kind of like my parts overhook slash random tires. Just kind of whatever I had extra. Whole bunch of just RC all-wheel drive parts that I got to install, make videos on, hobby park, accessories, Endura, all that. So that's kind of where like my parts kind of chill that are in bags, because I have a whole bunch of stuff that's not. So that is my bigger cars on the wall, I would say. So now we'll get to the fun section. So over here is where I do all my work. My workbench, I got a couple chassis here. I don't really know what I'm doing with. All my parts bin, bolts, screws, tool tray, and some random stuff. So coming up here we have the TRX4M that I turned into like the Enduro body. That one's fully decked out with all the hobby park upgrades you can get. This one is a TRX4M, was my IR40 build. This one's still a work in progress with the body and all that. Just kind of got that painted. This is my wannabe Baja trophy truck. Trailing arms, we're going to do IFS in the front. Still Still have the sway bars up there, didn't install yet. Barbie Bronco, 4-wheel steer, long boy, no motor and all that stuff to figure out what I'm doing with that. We have the RC all-wheel drive SCX 24 monster truck. All the RC upgrades you can get for a monster truck. 3D printed chassis that I'm working on, trying to figure out what else I want to do. The Element Enduro 24. Thing's junk. Next, Red Cat Ascent 18. Love that thing, super cool. This was the Racent 24, little cheap crawler off Amazon. Turned it into like a Unimog. This one is a Unimog. Just stock SCX24 frame rails. Whole bunch of RC all-wheel drive upgrades. Still got to finish that. Still got to do a whole bunch of crap. Duff build. It is SCX24 based, of course. All these are pretty much SCX24 based besides these two. They're TRX4Ms. So Duff build, we have the UPS build, and then we have the Forerunner build. Fantastic things. I try to keep all my micro crawlers that I really care about up here, or mainly work in progress is up there. So Workbench. So like I said, we got the Workbench. Don't worry about that mess. And over here is where I kind of keep all my remotes. Batteries are in the ammo case, chargers, a whole bunch of random like glue and toolkits. Over here, chemicals, paints, just crap basically. So remotes. Down here, this is all my extra random parts that I don't care about. Wheels, tires, these are all complete sets of wheels and tires. Then we have the 1/10 scale wheels and tires down there. Then we have all those bodies to die. Anyway, then up here we have, right there, we have, I don't even know what that is, a Hobby Zone airplane. We have a helicopter up there, and then we have a cheap airplane over there from Amazon. That one really doesn't fly too well, but that Hobby Zone is amazing. Oh, Hobby Zone Scout Cub 2, pretty sure. So I hope you guys enjoyed that short, not really short, I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of just walking through all my crawlers of what I have right now as we speak. You know, my collection always grows and shrinks and grows and shrinks, so you'll have to let me know in the comments below of which cars you want me to do reviews on, or if you want me to do like a full build breakdown on any of these cars. Even if it's a basher, I'm sure I can make it happen. So if you want to see any of these cars featured on the channel, make sure you leave a comment below so I know which ones to do. But that's my collection as of right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you leave a like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. I'll catch you guys in the next video.